Let's see if we can make my favorite card from Year of the Pegasus work one last time before he rotates out of standard Hearthstone. Presenting Adaptive Amalgam Floppy Hydra DK. Essentially, the game plan is we are going to be buffing up the Amalgam to have a lifesteal, rush, poisonous, and 1 damage to all minions. Then we're going to be slamming down our Floppy Hydra and scaling up the Floppy Hydra so we can eventually use a Dissolving Ooze on the Hydra to then go face with our hero power for an absurd amount of damage. Now, this deck felt alright, but you have to be a little bit weary since Blackhorn does exist currently in Standard. Now, for the one guide of the list, you are going to be looking for Adaptive Amalgam, then you're going to be looking for early game removal tools or cards that you can use to buff him up early on. This will allow you to get into the combo pretty quickly. There's a lot of draw power in the deck too that you should also probably keep. With all being said, let's look at some games. I'm going to get rid of Ancient, keep the other two. Okay, pass it back. Okay, is this quest or is this dragons? Quest. Okay, this deck does still run War Master. At least someone ran it against me. So theoretically, we could still get War Mastered. We just have to be careful with the Amalgam, I guess. But yeah, I figured this one will be fun to do. Thursday's upload will still be my brain will still be neutral warlock, but this might be no, it won't be Saturdays. We'll still probably do Dungar on Thursday for the stream, at least, and Saturday for uploads. Okay, there's Elise. Yeah, we're probably gonna trade into this. I know they're probably not running any type of bounces, but I always like to trade. Well, I shouldn't say I always like to trade, but a good chunk of time I prefer to trade than get rid of a permanent health instead of getting rid of the 1 HP here. Vampiric Blood's such a cool card. Okay, draw a card. We have 3 corpses, so Vampiric Blood wouldn't be bad. But I think we just slam more leeches. Oh no, I didn't. I needed to calculate hand space size. That could be bad. There's like 3 really, really bad hits off of the top deck. Okay, then they'll trade each of these, right? Oh, please don't be anything important. That's a bad hit, but not the worst hit. Uh, rid of one of these. We're at 9 cards. As much as I wanted to slam down the other prize vendor, I just don't think that's feasible here. If they're running ham, also, we want to probably get our combo cards out of the list before they slam down ham and we cry. Like, Warriors, one of the worst matchups just because of the fact that there's so many ways that they could just screw you over. No, ham, buddy. Okay, ham not killing anything important is good. There's the amalgam. Part of me to go get the amalgam, but like, it, if I do, uh, this, this should get rid of the here. And then I'm gonna cry when they have exactly, okay, Floppy Hydra. Please don't have War Master. It's turn 7. I know you could have it in hand. Okay, we're alive. That's all that matters, right? Brawl? I get why they're, like, gaining as much armor as humanly possible, but theoretically, we should be fine. They got a 1-mana Brawl? Wow. Okay, we're grabbing Vampiric Blood off. Oh, we were not grabbing Vampiric Blood off of that one. Okay, we are. I'm just trying to cycle through the deck. Oh, we almost have 6, 7 HP! Actually, we could get to 6, 7 HP, Mac. No, we can't. We'd have to... Okay. Okay, that's still fine because we can instantly deal with it. We can draw 2. I really wish we'd had... Oh, wait. The clip would have been funny, but that's okay. Okay, and then we hero power, and then we yoink, yoink, yoink. And then they're going to have to hope that we don't have amalgam in their hand, or hand. Okay. Okay. If we slam this down, and this draws a card, we're hoping it draws Curator. Well, it's kind of bad for us. I'm just gonna hope they don't have War Master. Okay. Okay. I mean, we have a pretty good shot of drawing into it, right? I said a pretty good chance of drawing into it. Don't really want to, like, go combo. Have so much HP. Okay. They're just gonna go phase. This doesn't have AoE in it yet, so that's okay. That's okay. They popped a Divine Shield. I don't know if we probably pop this one. Uh, put this down. Put this down. This gets rid of everything on the board. I'm dumb because I thought we had 0 cards in the deck, but that's okay. Kill Jaden is their 7 cost, so I'm not worried about anything else. Big Hunter? Oh, Nathandra. How long ago was that? Because I think I did do a Nathandra list after you did it, asked for it. Um, Big Hunter. I think okay, so it's one of those things where I think Big Hunter itself isn't necessarily bad. Give me a second to think how I'm doing this turn though. So we do this, and we do this. This hits into here. That gets rid of everything. Shuffles it back into the deck. Okay, yeah. I think if you're looking for a big hunter list, try Rye Cleaver Hunter right now. Um, I think Rye Cleaver Hunter is actually pretty good, especially with War Master nerfed, where the 2-cost spell won't be a liability in your hand any longer. I think you could probably do something pretty good with that deck. I don't think it's like terrible. I think if you're looking for a big hunter, it's Rye Cleaver Hunter using like Chrono Lord Dios and like Briar Spawn and so on and so forth. Okay, the last card in our deck is Floppy Hydra. Then we just keep doing this. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I try to answer people's like comments on YouTube videos too, as much as humanly possible. For better or worse, you know. Okay, this is a 16. Part of me really wants to slam this down on here, but like I don't know if it's necessary. Eh, might as well. It just makes the combo a little bit easier. Floppy Hydra Warriors. um, DK. That's what we're trying to do. I have everything planned out until rotation happens. There will be 5 more uploads from today before rotation happens. Then I'll take the week before off. But we're trying to showcase something on like each of the mechanics that are rotating soon. And this one was just because I wanted to do an adaptive amalgam deck before he rotates. Legitimately, there was no other reason besides like I really love adaptive amalgam, so I wanted to showcase him one last time. Please don't get stealth. Well, actually, stealth doesn't matter. Divine shield matters though. Because it doesn't matter what they hit here. Yeah. It it's been historically one of the easiest cards to make a deck centered around. Part of me doesn't even want to slam down the floppy Hydra where it'll get destroyed, but I think we'll do it. That shuffles into the deck, gives us a big heal. This gets us that. Then we just pass it back, which gets us floppy Hydra. I need a way to draw one more card, is what I'm seeing here. But yeah, it's been the build around card that whenever I was in doubt, I just was like, I'll slam this together, and usually I could come up with something. I don't think I did a floppy Hydra deck of every single class, but I do think I did a not floppy, adaptive amalgam list for a lot of individual classes, some of which should have never been done, but you know, sometimes you gotta just roll with what's fun, right? Basically, we're racing against the clock in this game, though. Once they draw into exactly time warp, they probably can OTK us. They're at 10 cards in hand. Okay, good news is we can slam this down, and then we just need to draw a card next turn. Well, live until next turn, basically. Oh, actually, no, we don't have to live till next turn because this just draws us a card, right? No, we do still have to live. Interesting. That it did not draw me the card I was expecting it to draw, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, okay, that was a nice top deck for us. This is where we learn they've had Time Warp in their hand this entire time, and they've just been stalling it out to, like, right before the turn where I would be able to pull off the combo, you know? Maybe not? Who doesn't like hitting face for over 100 damage? Please stick around for this, bud. But yeah, if you're still here, some insight of like what we'll be doing on the channel. Actually, let me get this clip and then we'll go on that little side mission. Okay, this deck isn't gonna flop any longer. It looks like it. Now all we gotta do is take charge and our opponent is boned. Okay, DK. Probably not gonna be a mirror match, but that would be cool if it was. Okay, let's try to get a better hand here. And I think we made our hand worst. Okay. Oh no, I forgot to hit the end turn. I thought I did. Oh, well, sometimes. Okay. I'm just going to hero power ping their creature. Okay, just slamming down the Hydra. Vampiric Blood number 2. I guess let's draw a card. Actually, let's coin, then draw 2. Because this will give us enough corpses probably by next turn to use one of the Vampiric Bloods. Amalgam is actually a pretty good top deck there. There's Breath. Oh. Thanks for the amount. Oh, you're just going to destroy it, aren't you? Okay, let's draw 2. Getting the Amalgam back is pretty nice, though. Unless they have another Dirty Rat and then they get it back in our hand. Hopefully they don't. So we have a few plays for next turn. We could do Amalgam into Orbital Moon into Poison Breath just to, like, put down a wide board. Threads of Despair would be really nice right about now, truth be told. Brain Gill. Don't have enough mana to use the Brain Gill, but we can do this. At least it gives us a bit of survivability. And then we can draw a card. Okay, Infested Breath. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think we just pass the turn. We could also have hit into the Dirty Rat, but yeah, I think passing the turn is just fine. Trade one poisonous minion for the other. Okay. Let's draw a card. Draw another card. Buff this up, give us a little bit of lifesteal. Pop the 1/2 and pop the poisonous minion. Ooh. Okay, Threads of Despair as a top deck, I wouldn't mind seeing, because it would just heal us up to full. No, I guess we are at like an HP total where, shockingly, we're still in this. We'll draw a card, see what we grab. Prize Vendor. Let's slam down the Curator. Attack into the 2/2. Pass it back. We got the Amalgam in hand. Okay, all we need is Threads. Threads would be really, really nice right about now. Come on.
I remember this place well.
There's Elise. Ah! Of course we burn Threads. Oh, never mind. We get Threads again. Well, actually, we don't have a... Well... Actually, no, we can wipe out the board, heal ourselves up to a bajillion. That's all that it should write for us, right? Actually managed to hit the right target. Oh, that's so nice. Alright, what are we healing up to, bud? Okay, 22 is not as much as I expected, but that's pretty good. Let's go! Alright, now we're going to do the game, so let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, how did this deck end up performing? Did we actually get a big flop or a big success? Sad to report, this deck was kind of a big flop. Right now, there are a lot of control warriors floating around that are still actually playing Blackhorn. Actually, by the time this goes up, maybe these aren't. But when I was playtesting this deck, they were still playing it even after the nerfs. Overall, if you're looking for a deck to use Amalgam in, this deck doesn't actually take too much dust. But given how close it is to rotation, then you might want to skip out on this one. Just because I don't want to say, craft this deck, it's a must play. But I had a lot of fun with it. It is a nice little send-off to Amalgam here. But before we end the video, special thanks to our channel members of Daniel Nascimento and Ruben. If you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can always join one of the membership tiers like they have. But if you can't afford to do that, there is always leaving a like, commenting. I try to respond as many as humanly possible. Subscribing, turning on the notification button if you're already subscribed, or use the new hype button. But until next time, bye-bye.